morning. This is Ira Weissman with Nonprofit Chat segment of Morning Coffee. And today we have Beth Elwood from Hearts United Against Cancer. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. I know we've been trying since
Yes.
April to get you on. But who is Beth Elwood and what is Hearts United Against Cancer?
Hearts United Against Cancer is a nonprofit organization located in South Jersey. Our mission is to deliver comfort and support to men, women, and children going through cancer treatment through our Care and Comfort Bundle program. And we call everyone a cancer hero. I am a cancer hero myself. I went through treatment 9 years ago.
Okay, so let's stop for just a second, because you talk about a cancer hero.
Yes.
What is a cancer hero?
Cancer hero is anyone who's battling cancer.
Okay.
Any man, woman, or child who's battling cancer. That's how we define a cancer hero.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be, battling cancer, going through treatment right now. We consider, sometimes after treatment, you're still battling this disease.
Okay. And it's not only the disease, it's the emotional part.
Yes.
And this actually grew out of your personal experience,
Yes.
Janet. So can you tell us how Hearts United Against Cancer came about?
9 years ago, like I said, I went through breast cancer treatment myself. After I went through treatment, when I was going through treatment, I was very fortunate in that I had a strong support system of family and friends. I had two small children who were only 6 and 3, and they rallied around my family and I and supported us. My treatment lasted a year. I had numerous surgeries and chemotherapy, so it was a very difficult time. And when I was finished, kind of opened up my eyes to this disease and made me want to give back and help others going through cancer themselves. So I first started by writing note cards to friends and family who were going through treatment. And then I wanted to do more, so I started to make blankets with an organization. And during that time, my mother-in-law was also diagnosed with breast cancer. So it kind of opened my eyes to not only being a patient, but having a loved one go through treatment too, and seeing that side of it as well. And then I started helping an organization with their mission locally, and kind of 2 years ago, in just a casual conversation with a friend, all my experiences came together as one, and the idea for Hearts United Against Cancer was born. It was just a series of things just happened all at once.
And as you said, part of it coming into existence was the caring that
Yes.
your family and your friends gave you while you were battling it. And it's not just the physical, it's so much the emotional also.
The emotional, yes.
And
Definitely.
what's some of the feelings that people go through when they're working through trying to recover or battling cancer?
When you go through treatment, it's very much like a whirlwind. Whirlwind of doctor's appointments, a whirlwind of surgeries and chemotherapy. And sometimes when you're in treatment, it's very hard to actually deal with what you're going through because it's one thing after another. I mean, fear is probably primarily fear that you won't survive. The disease itself is primarily what you face, but it's more, you really don't have time to deal with all the emotions surrounding the disease because you're fighting. You're in that fight mode. And then after you finish going through treatment, that's when you kind of sit back and you're like, wow, I just had cancer. How did that happen? That's when you kind of deal.
Self-blame also, or?
Well, not a sense of self-blame, but there is, when you survive the disease, there is thoughts that go through your head, like, why did I survive and this person that I loved didn't? What makes me more special, in that regard than that person. So it's kind of like survivor's guilt almost.
Okay.
That you have to live with too, because you do have friends and family who don't survive the disease either.
It sounds like there's a very large population who are dealing with cancer right
Yes,
now.
there is.
And do you have any numbers just in the area?
I don't have numbers, to be honest. There is a lot of people in this area. I said we deliver to 18 hospitals and treatment centers in this area, and we deliver about 350 to 375 bundles a month just to the tri-state area, and we're only hitting a tip of the iceberg of the people going through treatment, and just in our area. It's very, cancer is a rampant disease. I mean, you don't find many families who don't have a family member or a close friend who either have gone through the disease or going through treatment now. It really is, it is something that, affects everybody.
I know you hear more and more, and I just had this conversation with somebody earlier this week, that you got to get yourself checked. You got to get because if you don't, all of a sudden you're beyond the point of any type of help, and all you can do is just wait for the end. So from that point, let's talk about the program. And you mentioned bundles, and a lot of this, I know in reading the information that you sent me, you said people reached out to you. They wrote you notes. They left little surprises for you, and some of the things that came into the organization was based on that. So you mentioned writing notes.
Yes. I had a few close friends who wrote me inspirational note cards when I was going through treatment, and that very much lifted up my spirits. So that is part of our program. Part of our program, every single bundle has a handwritten, decorated note card inside the bundle. And then another part of what we do that came from my own treatment was a friend would, after every chemotherapy treatment, she delivered a gift to my porch. Could have been a gift basket of goodies or some magazines, something just to make me smile. So in essence, that's what we do with our personalized bundles. They're themed to what the person's hobbies and interests are. And say if there's a little child who likes Spider-Man, they will receive a Spider-Man basket full of, toys and coloring books and books about Spider-Man with a homemade blanket and a homemade pillow, and that'll be delivered to their house or shipped around the country. So it'll arrive on their porch as a gift to bring, hopefully, a smile to their face.
You just mentioned around the country, and you previously mentioned you serve working with, 18 hospitals?
Well, it's 10 actual hospitals, but it's 18 hospitals and treatment centers. Some of the hospitals we deliver to 4 locations, or in multiple locations. Cooper, we have 4 locations for. So.
All right. Well, right now, we need to take a break. So when we come back, we'll be talking more about the bundles and how you make them up and what goes into them and the other things that you're doing. This is Ira Weissman with the nonprofit chat segment of Morning Coffee. Please come back and continue to listen to us after our break. Thank you.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facials, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of Whitehorse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at alicia@whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more. Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
And we're back. This is Ira Weissman with the nonprofit chat segment of Morning Coffee. And today we have with us Beth Elwood, president and founder of Hearts United Against Cancer. And when we took our break, we were talking about some of the packages sent out and who you send it out to. You're essentially a local organization. You talked about the 10 organizations that you're working with, 10 hospitals and the other care centers, but you also said you're sending packages out throughout the country. How do people discover you?
Well, we have a request form on our website, so they can go on and request a bundle to be shipped or delivered to a family member. All the hospitals we deliver to, all the treatment centers we deliver to have our information on how to request the bundles on our Facebook page too. So it's been more like word of mouth. You know, someone will share. We put a picture of every single bundle, you know, just with a number on our Facebook page. So then they'll share that picture, and then, you know, people see it and come to the Facebook page and, you know, find out more about our organization. So it's just kind of spread that way through word of mouth.
Okay, so you're growing much beyond
yes.
it.
We grew very quickly, yes.
I know everybody that I've met in the nonprofit arena locally have said, gotta talk with Beth because she and her organization are doing some great things.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about these bundles that you
Okay.
sent out, and you were talking about customizing, but what's the intent of the bundle and what's in the bundle, and then
Okay.
we'll talk about how you put them together and all the things that help you to be able to serve your mission.
Okay. So we have 2 different ways that we deliver the bundles. Like we talked, we have the hospitals and treatment centers, and we have the personalized bundles.
And that's $350 a month, you were saying?
300 and, well, when you add the personalized, 350 to 375 just go to the hospitals.
Okay.
When you add the personalized bundles, it's close to 400 that we're delivering or shipping a month. Because we can't quantify the personalized bundles because people request them. We average about 20 to 24 personalized ones a month. It just depends on how many get requested that month. But a request will come in through our website, and it'll have on there, like I said, their hobbies and their interests, and we'll make that bundle up like a theme. So for a child, it would be toys and books and coloring books, and it'll always have a homemade blanket with it, and sometimes a homemade pillow, stuffed animal, things of that nature. For an adult, it'll be toiletries, stationery, coffee mug, reusable water bottle. Everyone's unique because it depends on that person's interests. So what actually goes into it is dependent on what's listed on the request. And sometimes it might just be dependent on what type of cancer if they don't list any of their interests as well. And they always have a homemade blanket going with it.
Well, that's got to be a tremendous amount of work, and you're an all-volunteer
Yes.
organization. How many volunteers do you have?
That's a very hard question to answer because we have hundreds of volunteers. We have volunteers involved, and it's a hard question to answer because we have volunteers involved in many different ways. We hold events where people come out and help us assemble the bundles going to the hospitals and do other various activities. We have volunteers who work out of their home to write and decorate the note cards, make blankets and pillows. We have schools, we have churches, Girl Scout groups who make the cards, who do blanket drives, who do things of that nature. And we have people come to our office for work days to do, to package up the blankets and pillows for the hospitals. And it's very hard to put an actual total number on that. The core group is probably 2 to 3 dozen volunteers who actually deliver everything, but beyond that, it's hundreds of people because it takes a village to be able to deliver thousands of bundles.
Well, just the numbers that you're throwing out are staggering to imagine that, and especially considering each and every one of them is personalized.
Well, not to the hospitals, but each and every one of them is personalized going to an individual that we get a request for. The ones going to the hospitals are more general. It'll be based on like a gift bag full of stationery and toiletries and some hard candy in there too, and toys and books and coloring books for kids. And then we do homemade blankets wrapped up in cellophane and curling ribbon to look like a gift for the hospitals as well. And then the homemade pillows we put with a book or a hat to go to the hospitals too.
Okay, so it's more of a generic one.
To go to the hospitals, it's generic, yes.
Okay, but again, still there's time and effort. You
Yes.
mentioned homemade blankets,
Yes.
notes, what have you. That all takes time and
Yes.
effort. So you've got a great cadre of volunteers who
Mhm.
come out and work with you on a regular
Yes.
basis. Now you have bundle events. What are
Mhm.
bundle events?
We call them Care and Comfort bundle events. We hold them 3 times a year. And at these events, people come out and assemble usually 600 to 800 bags, the gift bags that are going to the hospitals. They tie blankets, stuff pillows, write and decorate the note cards, and make crafts to go inside the bags. And usually we have anywhere between 175, usually average about 175 people come out. They're big public events and family friendly. Kids of all ages come out and help. And everybody has a good time because there's a lot of different stations, so there's something for everyone to do.
Now, when during the year do you hold these?
We hold them March, June, and October. The next one being on Make a Difference Day this year.
Okay. And what date is that specific?
October 22nd.
Okay. All right. So beyond that, you also have your homemade item initiative.
The Homemade
and-
Item Initiative, yes. And that is where the blankets and the pillows and the note cards get made by volunteers in their own home, or in schools, or in churches.
We need to take another commercial break, so when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more
Okay.
about that.
Sounds good.
This is Ira Weissman with the Nonprofit Chat segment of Morning Coffee. Please come back after our commercial break.
Saving your business money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Tanker Consulting Services, a payment solutions expert, will show you how with a free, detailed, written analysis illustrating your cost savings. We usually uncover savings between 10 and 25%, and sometimes more. We can help your business succeed by providing reliable and secure merchant payment solutions such as merchant services programs, point-of-sale systems, and ATM machines. TCS, one of the leaders in regional credit card processing consulting, offers electronic payments to merchants locally and nationwide through our preferred vendor programs. We work to keep business costs down with a comprehensive suite of quality products, services, and customized credit card processing programs exclusively tailored for your company. TCS is convenient, reliable, and innovative. with customer service available 24/7, 365 days a year. Our in-depth industry knowledge, partnership strategy, and innovative processing solutions allow for a specialized approach to providing merchant bank processing with 100% full fee disclosure. TCS is one-stop shopping for all your merchant services solutions. Our clients save money 100% of the time. Trust Tanker Consulting Services, the knowledgeable, professional, and friendly provider of secure payment services. We set the standard by which others are measured. Call now for a free written analysis. 609-922-0201.
You haven't been to Speed Raceway. What are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When I was injured, I couldn't play basketball for my entire sophomore year.
After years of wear and tear, I knew something was seriously wrong with Deja's knee when the swelling wouldn't go down.
Young athletes are still growing. They need specialized care only available here at Dayton Children's.
I wanted the best care for Deja because I wanted her to return to the thing that she loves to do, and that's basketball.
At Dayton Children's Sports Medicine, we're treating tomorrow's champions.
Right care.
Right now.
Right here.
Dayton Children's. Just right for kids.
Welcome back. This is Howard Weissman with the Nonprofit Chat segment of Morning Coffee. And again, we're talking with Beth Elwood, President and founder of Hearts United Against Cancer. And when we stopped, we were talking about your homemade item initiatives. And I guess this really makes it special because it's not something that's store-bought. It's something that somebody made. And that sends a whole different message, doesn't it?
It does. It does. There's a lot of time and effort goes into everything that we deliver. And it just is that little extra care that went into making it that makes it very special, everything that they receive. We have people who make blankets, and all types of handmade blankets go into our bundles. So crocheted, knit, quilted, sewed, Benoso blankets, every type of handmade blanket we receive and we accept. And then we do homemade pillows that are small enough they can take back and forth to treatment. And we have people who sew them as well. And then the note cards are a huge part of everything we do. Since, like we've said, we need pretty much about 400 note cards a month to go in everything that we deliver and ship. So that's a big, it takes a lot of time to write and decorate 400 note cards. So we have a lot of people who work on them, and they do that right out of their own home, families, and we have schools who meet during the year who, some kids will give up recess twice a week who can come in and decorate these cards. It's a special thing. And then we have crafters who donate all kinds of handmade items, painted birdhouses and jewelry and sewn, I think we have some aprons right now, and all kinds of handmade items. That's just a wonderful thing to be able to put in.
That sounds that way. Now you also have something called Office Work Days.
Yes.
What's that about?
We meet Monday or Wednesday mornings for a few hours in the morning, and we package up the blankets and pillows into cellophane to go to the hospitals that month. And we'll also get ready the individual requests to be delivered and any other little things that have to happen in the office. And we also have one work night a month, too, for those people who work during the day.
Oh, you mean making a living and whatnot?
Yes, yes.
It's got to be a tremendous effort to pull all these packages together. You talked about that. But where do the items come from that go into the packages?
Well, we purchase a lot of the majority of the items that go into the packages, and at the bundle events, people donate the items. They can donate if they wish to. They don't have to. They can just come and volunteer. But we have people who will donate, have drives and donate the items at the bundle event. So we'll have tables just of items donated at those events. And then people will make the blankets and donate them, make pillows and donate them, and other crafts and donate them. So it's it comes from us purchasing them, but it also comes from people donating them too. So it's a combined effort.
I'm sure you get a very wide range of items that some of them may be appropriate, others may not, but it sounds like a lot of people are doing a lot to help people. And what kind of response have you heard from the people who have received your bundles?
They're very touched by the note card, by the items inside, by the fact that people are thinking about them as they're going through treatment. Women, men, children, they all have all touch their hearts with these gift packages that we deliver. We've gotten a very good response from it.
What's been the response from the hospitals and the other care organizations you've worked with?
The hospitals, we actually go in personally and deliver to half of them. So we'll go right into the infusion centers and deliver to the patients every month. And the hospitals love seeing us come in. And we have a very good rapport with all the hospitals we deliver to, and they've been very excited with this program because there isn't many out there like what we do.
And I was just wondering if they might have given you some feedback as to the impact of the baskets on the ability of their patients to recover from fighting through cancer.
Well, we have gotten some feedback onto that it's helped them emotionally. Obviously it's not going to help them physically, but emotionally it's just as important. So we have gotten some very positive feedback that way.
And a lot of times we hear that the recovery is 2/3 emotional. It's not only the medical treatment, but it's the state of mind of the individual.
Yes.
We're coming down to the end of the show, and I know, first of all, I want people to know how to reach out to you. So if you could tell us what your website is and how people can either request baskets or if they want to help or donate. So
the website is heartsunitedagainstcancer.org. On the website, to the left-hand side, is a little tab called Request a Care and Comfort Bundle for a Cancer Hero. So you go on there and fill out the form and email it in.
Okay, and let me stop you again, just for people who might have come in late. A cancer hero is anyone who is fighting or has fought cancer.
Yes.
And it's not just a doctor or what have you.
Right. It's any man, woman, or child who is battling cancer. And if they're they're done going through treatment, but their spirits are still low and they need to be uplifted, they're more than welcome to request a bundle for them.
And how can they donate to your organization? Oh, is there a phone number also that they can call?
It's 856-981-0960.
And that's on the nightstand next to your bed, right?
It's actually my cell phone.
Okay.
So it can be reached, yes.
So if you could repeat your website and also the phone number.
heartsunitedagainstcancer.org.
All
hearts
one
with
word.
an L, one word, and hearts with an S.
Okay.
And then 856-981-0960 is the telephone number.
And you have a couple events coming up too soon.
Yes, we have an event September 10th. It's we call it a Care and Comfort Vendor and Craft Fair at Pittman United Methodist Church. And the flyer is right on the first page of our website with more information about times. It's 10 to 2 p.m. We'll have a variety of activities for kids and adults, a basket auction, door prizes. Be a lot of fun for everyone. And then October 22nd, Make a Difference Day, is our last bundle event of the year. And that is at St. Charles Borromeo Church from 1 p.m. to 3:30. And that information is on our website as well.
Any last thoughts?
Thank you for having me today.
Well, thank you for coming on. This is Ira Weissman with Nonprofit Chat. If you have problems where you need help with strategic planning, putting measurements in place, volunteer management, or succession planning, please feel free to reach out to me. My website is www.idea-innovations.com. Thank you very much and have a great day. Goodbye.